Hi, hello, and welcome back to F1 Challenge VB. My name is Mephisto, and our epic journey through the history of Formula One continues today with the third round of the 1951 season, the Belgian Grand Prix. It was held on the 17th of June. It had 16 entries, 13 of which took part in the race, and there were 4 retirements. The race consisted of 36 laps, completed in 2 hours, 45 minutes and 46 seconds. Juan Manuel Fangio started the race from pole, Farina was right beside him in second, and Villoresi was beside him in third. Behind them were Ascari in fourth and Piero Taruffi in fifth. Nino Farina won the race from Alberto Ascari, who finished in second, 2 minutes and 51 seconds behind. Third place was awarded to Luigi Villoresi, who crossed the line 4 minutes and 21.9 seconds after the leader. Rosier finished in fourth, 2 laps behind, and rounding up the top 5 was Cabantu, who was also 2 laps behind. And the fastest lap was set by Juan Manuel Fangio, a 4 minute 21.1 second lap. So we're once again in Spa for the Belgian Grand Prix, a race which I really enjoy. This is one of the most exciting circuits in my opinion, and you could almost look at it as a shorter and slightly faster paced Nordschleife, another favorite of mine, which we will visit later on in the season. But for now, the Belgian Grand Prix should be our main focus. After all, on a track like this, anything can happen. By the way, the expression on the female character's face on the poster on the left there is priceless. And coming out of the source to post the first qualifying lap time here in Belgium, I hope it's going to be a good lap time, and that is a 4:22.07, which whilst it matches Juan Manuel Fangio's real life pace around here, it doesn't match Ascari's pace, who posted a 3 minute 51 second lap time, so we need to definitely find more speed around here. And coming around again to set another lap, this time a 4:11.6, a lot faster than before, but still nowhere near Ascari's pace, so I think we are going to be in quite a lot of trouble here in the race. As we now take a look at the grid walk, we have Gonzalez on pole, Juan Manuel Fangio in second, Alberto Ascari is third, Nino Farina fourth, Luigi Villoresi rounding up the top 5. Next we have Piero Taruffi in sixth, Rudi Fischer in seventh, Consalvo Sanesi eighth, De Graffenried ninth, Felice Bonetto is down in 10th, Peter Walker is 11th, Louis Chiron 12th, Luigi Fagioli 13th, Cabantu 14th. Our guy Andy Higgs unfortunately starts from way down in 15th, Simon in 16th, in 17th we have Rosier, André Pilet is 18th, Johnny Clay is 19th, and finally we have Robert Manzo down in 20th in the Simca Cordini. So not a good qualifying, but hopefully we will be able to do well here. After all, we won the 1950 Belgian Grand Prix. Hopefully we can repeat that. And we are off. Hopefully I didn't jump the start this time, but as you can see, the track is quite damp at the moment. We can barely see anything as we come down and up through Eau Rouge now. And there's already a crash. We see a Ferrari there to the left and another Ferrari to the right as we try to avoid crashing into anyone, and there's another incident. I brake hard, lose control of the car, and barely avoiding hitting Peter Walker there, and I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing there. But anyway, here is a replay of the start as we come down the hill, rushing down towards turn 1 and up through Eau Rouge. I lost a position for one fraction of a second there, but then we regained it, and now we see one of the Ferraris there, both Ferraris there, struggling to control the car in these wet conditions. It was quite hard indeed. And there I am, trying to avoid hitting my teammate. It didn't go too well because I ended up on the embankment there. But anyway, here we have Rudi Fischer in his Ferrari. He makes contact with his teammate there. They both spin out of control and Rudy Fischer crashes his car into the Armco and loses his front right wheel, so that is the end of the race for him. Luckily for his teammate, he managed to get his car moving, as we are now down in 19th, so we lost a lot of positions there, but we are trying to catch up to André Simon. We are right behind him, and we are now in 18th and chasing after Robert Manzon, who is a little over half a second in front of us, and easy. Next is Johnny Claes in the yellow Talbot Lago, racing for Belgium here, and he is behind us now. Next is Louis Rosier, and we move up into 15th. The AI is, especially in these French cars, is very slow. I'm not entirely sure why. And that's 14th as we overtake Caban 2. And next is André Pilet in the last Talbot Lago, at least in this group. And there we have it. Actually, that was a Simca, sorry. So next is Peter Walker, who is some 11 and a half seconds up the road. So we will need a bit of time to catch up to him, but we overtook those guys really easily. And now on lap 3 we are about to overtake Peter Walker, and we take 8th place, and we're now chasing after Tulo de Graffenried, who is 24 seconds up the road, so quite a long way to go before we can catch him. Peter Walker is right behind us, trying to get back around us, but I'm trying to defend my position as best as I can. And now on lap 4, Alberto Ascari is out of the race, and we move up into 7th as we chase down Tulo de Graffenried, who somehow lost a lot of time. He was very far in front of us, but now he's just 2 seconds ahead. And here is Johnny Claes in the yellow Talbot Lago coming into the pits, and as we saw in previous occasions when the AI pitted, he will obviously retire. But I think the AI is coming into... Oh no! Look, the AI is actually trying to... Oh, so that's what happened. The blue Talbot Lago pushed him out of the way, so he kind of messed up his pathfinding. But I think the AI came in to change tires or something, and here we have André Pilet, who loses control of his Talbot Lago, crashes into the fence there and loses his front right wheel. So that's our third retirement, and our fourth here with Alberto Ascari coming through this right-hander, loses control, crashes into the fence, and he breaks off his front right wheel, which is having a fit, it looks like. So those were quite a few crashes as we just overtook Tulo de Graffenried to take 6th. We're now looking at Louis Chiron, who is in 5th and in the points, so hopefully in a couple of laps we'll be able to overtake him, as Louis Chiron puts a big gap between us, 1.5 seconds, as we come out of Saint-Devote there, trying to catch Chiron. Hopefully we'll be able to do it soon, as we now look at a replay of André Simon, who is coming through these left-handers, tries to overtake that Ferrari, loses control of his Simca Gordini, goes off onto the grass and decides he had more than enough. I really don't understand why he's retiring, because, well, his car looks fine. And there comes another Ferrari to lap him, overtake him, and he's out of his car. So yeah, that was Simon. And I just overtook Louis Chiron to take 5th place. So we are now in the points, but Louis Chiron is very quick, so we need to try and defend as best as we can here. It's not going to be easy, he's in the better car, in a faster car, but with a little bit of hope we will be able to, and we do in fact manage to build a gap to Louis Chiron, now 2.3 seconds, but we still need to catch up to Piero Taruffi, who is 42 seconds up the road, 43 now. And we now look at our teammate Peter Walker in the second BRM coming into La Source, and crashes into the hay bales. That's the first time I've seen the AI do that. Well, at least it makes it less embarrassing when I do it. I crash in through the source a lot. Oops. Probably shouldn't have said that, but anyway, we're still trying to catch Piero Taruffi. He's still 43 seconds up the road, but we are slowly building a gap to Louis Chiron, who's behind us. And now coming through Stavolo, we're still trying to catch Taruffi, and Froilan Gonzalez is out of the race. I'm guessing he crashed his car or something, because he's no longer has a time. And we see Robert Manzo coming through this right-hander, and although it's obstructed by the tree, I clearly saw him crash into the Armco and lose a wheel. And now we're looking at Jose Froilan Gonzalez, who is coming through this right-hander, and there it is. We see smoke coming from the back of that car, although the particle emitter is not in the right place. But anyway, that is definitely smoke, so he's blown the engine. This is the first time we've seen this in this series, which is a bit interesting. So yeah, we had quite a handful of retirements here thus far, but we are now in the second half of the race, so maybe we won't have as many as we had in the previous races, as we're still trying to chase Piero Taruffi. And now on the final lap, we've caught up to Piero Taruffi. We've narrowed the gap to 20 seconds, but there we have Luigi Fagioli crossing the line to take the win of the Belgian Grand Prix in 1951. Very good race from him. This is his second race in a row to win, so I I'm not sure, but I think he might take the lead of the championship. So well done to Fagioli. And unless we have only 2/3 of the lap left, so I'm almost positive we won't be able to catch Piero Taruffi. And here we are coming into the source, brake hard, down to second gear, and that we are coming home to take 4th place. Would have liked a higher position, but 4th is good, I guess. And here are the race results, and we see there down at the bottom there, Alberto Ascari posted the fastest lap, a 3:49.9, very well done. And here are the retirements, not as many as before, but still quite a few. And by the way, I just realized that I kind of forgot to take into account people who did not start in these races this season, unlike what I did in the previous season, where I took them into consideration. And I had a thought. I will ignore them until we have seasons where we actually have the possibility of changing drivers throughout the season. So with that, with this method, we'll see more uh, drivers on the track and more things happening. So hopefully that will help to somehow alleviate some of the weirdness. But anyway, that was the Belgian Grand Prix. Very well done from Fagioli there, taking his second win of the season in a row even. I'm guessing we could have done a little bit better, but again, we are in a BRM and we were fighting against Alfa Romeos and Maseratis, and that somehow just won't work. But yeah, it was a fun race. I really enjoyed it a lot. Quite a few battles. So yeah. Anyway, here are the career statistics, and we have 2 new entries here. Uh, Thanks to a couple of my viewers who suggested them. I forgot to check your names, so I'm sorry. But we have 2 new entries: fastest laps set and Indianapolis 500 wins. So anyway, Andy Hicks has entered 10 Grand Prix already. Best start is a 5th. No pole positions yet. He has set 1 fastest lap. His best finish is 1st. 3 wins. out of which one was at the Indianapolis 500. No championships won. He has a total of 37 points, 4 retirements, has experienced 197 out of 298 laps, has 2 bronze trophies, 3 gold trophies, and as an extension 3 podiums. And now looking at the championship table, we see Luigi Fagioli taking the lead of the championship there. Shiro in second, well, not me, Andy Higgs is third, and Juan Manuel Fangio, who actually won the season, is in a, well, the real season, is in a real pickle since he's retired from the first 2 races, managed to finish this one, but we are nearing the halfway point of the season, so he will need to pick up his pace and start scoring points if he wants to win the championship in our digital version as well. So we'll have to keep an eye and see how that goes. But anyway, this is the end of the Belgian Grand Prix. It was very exciting. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you had fun watching it. It certainly was quite interesting. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, stay sharp.